Oh, hello there. Welcome to Top Files News. Today we'll be doing another one. Currently, I'm on my Twitter page right here. You can make sure to follow it. We're trying to get to 100 followers as fast as possible by the end of this year. But fortunately, we're gonna get there, really quickly. If you follow me now, I'll be posting a lot until I get 100 followers. Because until then, we're not getting off this trail. AOC launches anti-corruption caucus to remove dark money from government. We should be supporting this thing because in times like these, we need people like her. Which again, I'll be voting for her if she ran for president. If she does run for president, I'll be voting for her. She's possibly one of the most prominent, most best figures that we could have run for president. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez needs to run for president. This is just the start, so y'all know. So there's that on your mind. We also have June 1st is the official start of hurricane season. Are you prepared? As the 2026 Atlanta hurricane season begins, NHC Director Dr. Michael Brennan shares an important message about hurricane preparedness. Unfortunately, Michael Brennan, I'm very neutral on. We'll figure him out later. But yes, hurricane season is starting. Florida's gonna be hit probably really bad this year. So I'm ready for the worst, ready for the worst. Jimmy Kimmel felt defeated by Stephen Colbert's cancellation and says late night TV is not just dying of natural causes, we're being poisoned. In a lot of ways, I feel like I'm looking at my own future. Jimmy Kimmel felt defeated by Stephen Colbert's cancellation and says late night TV is not dying of natural causes, we're being poisoned. Which is obviously true because first off, regardless if I watched late night TV or not, taking down a TV show because you couldn't take a joke roasting you about your political nature, your dumbness, and your retardedness like Donald Trump is, like basically speaking out on how absolutely hypocritical, violent, and demented that Donald Trump is. If that's wrong to do on a late night TV show, why are we allowing people to do that about Joe Biden? Shouldn't we take your TV show off? You'll start to notice how that's wrong. So, free speech is not as free in this country when you start criticizing Donald Trump, especially on the higher stage, because if nobody like these guys can defend you, who will be able to defend you in the end? Them? Well, the big dogs are being knocked out of the friendly left. They're being knocked out. They're getting their shows removed. If you think that you think like life is still being the way that it is normal, and you think that everything is going fine, that everything is okay, well, you are fucking hypocritical. Here's this video, which I want to show you. Is the main strategy of the right-wing debate guys is avoiding any sort of scrutiny, forcefully setting the direction in the questions to avoid having to actually defend yourself. Dave Rubin got hit with one question and he crumbled. No answer, just started babbling about Joe Biden. Why did Dave Rubin even choose to do this? He would have lost the debate to an empty chair, truly the dumbest the right has to offer. Dave Rubin stunned silent when asked easiest question ever. Whenever you start actually bringing facts, people on the right wing generally fold. It's very crazy to watch on the spot. If I had to debate somebody from the right wing about basic morals, they would lose. Yeah.
What is one main metric that Donald Trump has made better off since he got in office? An example would be GDP, unemployment, inflation, etc.
Right now, first off, the big beautiful bill was just passed last year and it's kicking in now, right? It's kicking in now. So we're going to now see results of that, like even the tariffs. All right, so let's do tariffs. Are you for or against tariffs?
I'm against the universal tariff. So what's the main metric that he made better off?
What?
What's the main metric that he made better off? GDP, unemployment, inflation? Do you have any idea?
Listen. Listen.
I don't think you do.
Hold on. So you're arguing that things economically were better under Joe Biden
at the end of his administration, absolutely.
Yeah. Can you give me an example of how?
Yeah, GDP growth was better off. Real median wage growth is better off. Inflation was better off at the end of his administration. Unemployment was better off at the end of his administration. We had the worst year of job growth in the past 4 years, just this last year under Trump's administration. The inflation, 3.8% year over year since Trump got in office. We're seeing all of those economic indicators become worse off. Can you tell me anything that he's done to make it better off? You say it's broken for Democrats. It sounds like it's broken right now under Trump.
Have you looked at the stock market?
It's worse off in terms of growth in 2025 as compared to 2024. If you look at Dow Jones and S&P 500.
So yeah, basically that's just how it goes for most of those people. People like those often don't know what they're talking about and have no fucking clue. So we need to remove people like that off the platform. Dave Rubin
GDP, unemployment,
stood no
inflation,
chance.
etc.
Right now, first off,
he stood no chance. Remove him.
Passed last year and
I don't know why he's I don't know why he's still around here. Like this guy, Dave Rubin, stop embarrassing yourself, please, please, please. Then we have this. and this is remarrying. 2 comments on my feet posters and no one compliments my plush thighs. Okay, I get it. And then I came in and said, fine, you have nice plush thighs. Keep rocking, girl. And then this is just a picture of her. Just so you know, this is a math teacher. So this is not a random girl on the internet. She's a math teacher. If you or I wanted to do this in any city in the country, we'd need to apply to get a permit. This is what Mr. Beat is saying. Mr. Beat makes basically a comment about Donald Trump's efforts to try to celebrate his birthday by literally using the White House to do so, and placing cranes and decorations and seats, and he's literally using the White House for his birthday party. Like, he has nothing about Donald Trump shocks me. So, and then Mr. Beat would say, if you or I wanted to do this in any city in the country, we'd need to apply to get a permit. Donald Trump basically did this without asking anybody. Then we had Telegram Messenger saying, if this doesn't get me a raise, and this is Telegram saying, they're getting, putting their statistics showing that they got 210,000 likes, 14k reposts, 17 million impressions, 4.5% engagement rate, and new follows in the 19,000, and replies 15,000 times, I'm assuming throughout the month, for their monthly chats. Then here is Proton VPN, and they're saying Mogged plus this account has 10% of your followers. They have a 1.6% engagement rate, 19.2 million impressions, right? More impressions. Their engagements are 317,000, and again, their engagements are probably different. Profile visits is 40k, replies is 9.2k, likes is 221,000, which is 1,000 above this. Reposts is 24,000 based on reposts. We have, yes, they seem to have more reposts. Then bookmarks is 18.6k. They won't show their bookmarks, which is odd. They should show their bookmarks. Impressions is definitely higher, I know. The engagement rate, it could be higher. Could be higher. It went up 19%, but it's 1.6, so this is clearly bigger. So they have a better engagement rate. Anyhow, we have this one here. Meta confirmed a vulnerability in its AI-powered Instagram support assistant that was exploited to take over user accounts. The AI could be convinced to change the email linked to an account without properly checking who was making the request. Once the email was changed, hackers could reset the password and lock out the real owner. Meta has fixed the vulnerability, but they didn't explain how the hell this happened. Then we have Trump just reportedly dropped his 1.8 billion January 6th slush fund after facing massive nationwide backlash. No Lie with Brian Tyler Cohen basically said that Donald Trump reportedly dropped his $1.8 billion January 6th slush fund after facing massive nationwide backlash. And then there's the source, of course. And we could go on all day about this ridiculous scheme that they're pulling. Anyhow, stay safe out there, make it iconic, protest peacefully, know your rights. Whatever you say about me is what you say about society. And as always, GBLAE.